Hello everyone, I hope you all are fine. Let's learn SQL with DevK Learner. So let's get started. Our today's agenda is like operator. So let's see what is like operator and how do we use it. Like operator. Sometimes we have a requirement to retrieve our data from a table according to some specific pattern. In SQL, we use like operator to specify these patterns and we use like operator in the where clause. We can also use like operator with some oftenly used wildcards like percentage sign and the underscore sign. Here you can see percentage sign means 0, 1 or multiple characters and underscore sign means 1 or single character. So let's see the syntax here. Select star from a table name. Here with this two lines of query I am retrieving the whole data. Till now I have not specified any pattern. So in the where clause I am telling that this is the column name on which I am applying a pattern with the using like operator. Like, then you have to specify a pattern here. So let's move to SQL so that we get to know how to use this like operator in SQL. I will going to use the employee table again in this example to show how to use wildcard, these wildcards which I have just told you. First of all, let me show you the whole data of my employee table. This is my record. Now, what I want to do, I want to fetch a record according to some pattern. So let me write down a query. Select star from employee where employee name. Here I will use like operator, like. So here what I am doing is I am retrieving the whole data with condition that is where employee name should be like Ishan. So let's run this. So you can see this pattern is matched here in the 8th row. So it's displaying the data. Let me write one more query. Select star from employee where employee gender is like female. So I want to retrieve the data whose gender is female basically. So let's run this. So like this you can retrieve the data and it has retrieved all the employees whose gender is F, that is female. Now let me write one more query. Select star from employee where emp name like here I'm using my wildcard and here it denotes starts with S. So my pattern says in employee name column the values which starts with S, retrieve that. So there is only one value which starts with S. One second. Now you might be able to relate it. Sudhir, Rakesh, Mahi, Radhika, Yatika, Gaurav, Rocky, Ishan, and Ishika. So here there is only one value which starts with S. If I change this S with I, it will show other result. Let me run it. So it is showing two records, Ishan and Ishika. one more query I am writing. Employee where emp name like, so let's say I want employee name should should end with A. So you can see there are three records whose name, whose employee name is ending with A. A, one record, last character is A, second record, last character is A, third record. Like this, you can use, and here this pattern means that your employee name should end with the character A. Let me write one more query. Star employee where emp name like operator. Here what I want to do is I want to retrieve the values according to the pattern. Here let me just give a value once. AU, let's say AU value. I want to retrieve the values from this employee table according to the pattern, and this pattern says that AU value should be in between or in any position in the value of this column. So let's run this. Here, yes, you can see here AU is in the Gaurav. We don't have AU value, AU in any other name of a employee. So like this, you can use your wildcard percentage. Yes, you can use these percentage wildcard with numbers also. So for that, select star from employee where employee age like operator, single quotes. I want to retrieve the employee age values whose age starts with number 2. So let's run this. Like this you can use 25, 29, 26, 29, 26. So like this you can specify and use numbers also in the patterns. Select star from employee where emp age, not emp age, I am using employee name like operator. This is underscore and here it means a single character, but I am not specifying what character. So it can be any character, and what yes I am saying this is the first character that can be any, but second character should be A. So A should be in the second position. So let's run this in the employee name column. A. Yes, there are 5 records it has retrieved, and in these 5 records you can see A is in the second position. If I write one See, I have written 2 times underscore. I have written underscore 2 times. It means 2 space and it means 2 characters. There can be 2 characters, and after that there should be a alphabet. But there is no record. It finds which match this pattern. So if instead of writing A, I will write U. Now, Gaurav. First letter is G, second letter is A, and the third letter is U, and this is matching my pattern. We can use and or not operator also in the with the like operator. Where employee age like here I'm telling that employee age should start with a letter 2, with number 2. Here I'm using and operator, and employee gender like M. So here I am specifying that my where clause is having 2 queries, and I am using and operator here, and says both the queries should be true. Then it will show the result. So here first condition says employee age should be like, there should be a first character should be 2. Then employee gender should be male, that is M. So let's run this. First of all, let me comment this one. You can see it, 3 record is there. Employee age is starting with the number 2, and yes, employee gender is male and male and male. So this, in these 3 records, both the conditions are true. If I replace it with or, so or says either this is true or either this is true for a particular row, or for the row or for the column you have specified. So you can see 25. Yes, these 3 rows are these 3 values is having a value starting with 2, and here, but the 26th fifth ID is having a female gender. So only the first part is true for this query, and for some rows this part is true, and for some rows both the parts are true. So like this you can use and or operators with the like operator. If, let me write one more query. Select star from employee where employee gender not like, I'm using not operator, not like Gaurav. So you can see, I'm sorry, it should be employee name instead of gender. Yeah, but I can correct it. Employee gender not like female. So you can see all the male has been retrieved, and if I write it Gaurav and change the gender with employee name, so if I run it, so you can see Gaurav is not there in the employee name values. So like this you can use and or not operators also along with your like operator. Thank you everyone. I hope you learned something from my video. Thank you. Bye.